Yeah, I wasn't even gonna do a video tonight, but while it's on my mind, um, I was just reading an article from a crazy bitch. I'm sorry, a person afflicted with dissociative identity disorder or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with people, needing some kind of blockage because some horrible thing happened to them when they were kids or they've been abused and they're trying to, make memories go away. That's a horrible, horrible thing. I don't wish that on anybody. But the movie Split recently brought all this to life in a very weird way. I'll tell you how. I saw the movie. It was okay. It wasn't the best movie. Matter of fact, I'm not going to ruin the last 2 minutes for you, but if you've seen the movie Split, the last 2 minutes, did it really need to be that? Did we have to have that in there? The rest of it was fine the way it was. Okay. Those of you who saw it know what I'm talking about. But apparently, the movie Split is making nut jobs mad. I'm sorry. It's making people with multiple personalities mad. A woman wrote in to the Hollywood Reporter, to M. Night Shyamalan, whatever the fuck his name is. The guy who's directed a bunch of horrible movies for the past 10 years. He had that one good one, The Sixth Sense, and then he went on this horrible shit streak. Well, no, there were signs in Unbreakable. Then he went on a horrible shit streak, and now he's finally redeeming himself. He's got a box office winner, it was well acted, and this bitch wants to shit all over it. She's a psychologist, which, let's be real, anybody can be a psychologist. It does not take years and years of schooling. You can get a mail order degree to be a fucking psychologist. But she's not the only one, because I looked this shit up. She wrote this letter saying, and again, paraphrasing here, "Dear Mr. Shamalian, I'd like to congratulate you on the success of your movie Split, but I feel I'm being picked on because it makes fun of my mental illness. I am somebody who suffers from multiple personality." She should have just come out and said, "I am an older fat woman who needs attention, so I'm going to say that I have multiple personalities because my own personality is not at all interesting and has driven many men and even some women I've tried to get away from my horrible vagina." Okay. She goes on to say, "Mr. Shamalian, would you make a movie about a killer with autism? I know it's trendy in Hollywood now to make, movies about people with multiple personalities being weird, or those people with multiple personalities, like in movies like Psycho, being homicidal. But don't you think that's really like making a movie about a killer with Down syndrome? Would you do that? No, you wouldn't, because it's in poor taste. So why is it okay for you to mock me?" And then she goes on to say this, and I quote, "You are my personal bully." This woman is about 55 years old from the looks of her. Or maybe she just aged badly. And she is a psychologist and runs a charity, and she has multiple personalities. And I looked this up. She's not the only person pissed about this movie, saying that it gives a bad name to nutty motherfuckers. I'm sorry. If you have multiple personalities, I don't believe in multiple personality disorder. There, what a shock. I don't believe in it. If you have multiple personalities, you need attention badly. Listen, you fucking, like, what are you talking about? This bitch, oh, and she also said in the letter, she's like, "I've told many people about my disorder, and I'm always afraid to tell them because I'm afraid they'll think I'm weird." No, they'll think you're weird. Of course they think you're weird. If I met this woman, she's like, "I have to tell you something, Jay." "Oh, yeah, what's up?" "I have multiple personalities." "Here's one right now. His name's Rufus and he's from Britain." I'd fucking head for the fucking hills. I'd be like, the bitch is crazy. Put her on some medicines, or better yet, just lock her the fuck up. No. There is no such thing as multiple personality disorder, and I can fucking prove it. Well, practically. Back in the 80s, I don't know if anybody remembers, well, if you're in the 80s, you remember this. There was a thing going around. It was a new trendy thing. It was called, it's caused this thing called satanic panic, where people were having memories of being in satanic cults and they were eating babies, and it was all memories being brought to them by the help of a swatch being rubbed in front of their face, like, it was people hypnotizing them and shit like that. In fact, a fucking preschool, the whole family that ran this preschool, the McMartin case, look it up, there was even a movie about it, very well done movie, all of them got busted over people and kids making up, and yes, making up satanic ritualistic abuse that these people perpetrated. How do I know they were making it up, and how did they find out people were making it up? These are some of the allegations that were made against these people, that these kids were flown in airplanes to like graveyards to like rape the dead. In airplanes, there's like, wouldn't there be a record of a ticket on a fucking airplane? That there was secret convenience stores where they would meet, and there was just, this whole satanic room in the back, and of course they never found fucking jack shit because it didn't happen. But people bought it. People bought into that hysteria. It was a very brief time in the 80s, but a lot of people did even did pieces on 2020. Multiple personality disorder. Yeah, no such thing as multiple personality disorder. There isn't. Okay, then I have it too. I have another one. I have another personality named Sally. She's like a valley girl. I'm gonna start doing it. Why not? Shit. That way I can go to work tomorrow like that. If a customer pisses me off or something like that, I could just be like, "What? It fucking wasn't me that told him to go shove his fist up his asshole. That was Sally. She totally. I don't judge me and pick on me because I have multiple personality disorder. And by the way, don't see the movie Split. Listen, how dare you rain on this poor guy's parade? He's got a hit, and this bitch and these other crazy motherfuckers want to ruin it. No, there's no personality disorder. The only personality disorder is you. You have a shitty personality. Shut the fuck up about this fake bullshit. Now, let's backtrack a little bit. I'm not talking about schizophrenia. I'm not talking about depression. I'm not talking about bipolar, real mental illnesses. I'm talking about, these are another one of these people, they believe in the fucking regression and the past lives and shit like that. Okay, if you do, well, you're fucking crazy, but I don't believe in that shit, all right? It's the same idea to me that, you've got multiple personalities. What's the fucking multiple personalities? How do you know one of them isn't homicidal? How the fuck do you know that, bitch? How do you how do you know? But they never. And this is what kills me with these fucking people. They never fucking bitch about anything else. And like, let's go with horror movies for instance. Fucking there were movies like, let's see, Michael Myers, Halloween and shit like that. Well, did SJW write in somewhere and be like, I find the movie Halloween really offensive because I killed my sister when I was 6 on Halloween night, and nobody communicated to me for 15, 16 years, and that's why I didn't talk, and I went on that killing spree on Halloween night, and I got Laurie Strode. That's kind of why I did it. It's your fault. Shut the fuck up. Nobody does that shit. Nobody goes, Freddy Krueger is making fun of burn victims. I can't believe Hollywood's doing it again. Nobody said that shit because you have to think you're fucking special. They're not talking about you, okay? So if you think that multiple personality disorder is real, tell one of your personalities to tell all the others to shut the fuck up because nobody wants to hear from you anyway. Fucking, God, it's so annoying. Oh, fucking. Anyways, just wanted to do that brief one, and I because somebody asked me to go into react. God help me to listen. I love her songs and all that, but Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime show, I am hoping it's going to be as crazy as I'm anticipating. I'm hoping that she's just going to come out and throw pudding on the audience and then just run around, maybe, set her hair on fire and then fucking, take a piss in the middle of the field and then say, down with Trump and stick an American flag up her butt. I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm hoping something, but in between that, really, really good and perfect melodic songs because she's got a voice. Listen, she's got a voice. So I will be watching it. I will be reacting to it. I don't think I'll be reacting to it live because I'm kind of against reactors. See one of my older videos about how I feel about reactors. But I will give my take on it. That's it. Have a fucking awesome night. I don't know. Do something fun. Fucking, go trip somebody. It's kind of funny when somebody falls.